Well, hello, you guys. How you doing today? Hopefully well. Hopefully you're doing as well as the birds inside this trailer. You might be wondering, why are you doing a review video next to a cow trailer? Well, let me tell you. The sun is out and shining in all of its glory straight down upon me. It's hard to find an outdoor place that is in some shade so that I can record. I'm gonna show you guys this, but I want to preface it with a question. Do you bike? Yeah, perhaps it was a little cheesy, but it was the best way to get the name of this bike incorporated into the video. This is the Euybike K6. I'll walk you around the basics of this sweet little rig, and then I'll tell you why I like it so much. Starting in the land down under, Shimano 8-speed, shifts well, works through things so far, clicking through the gears. On the other side of the hub motor, you're gonna see over there we got hydraulic disc brakes. Keeps the stoppage nice. Cargo rack on the back. Stack it high, stack it heavy, haul the weight. You know, I like to truck and I like to haul things, so it's only fitting that I have a cargo rack on the back. Rear body suspension. This bike will fold in half. Up in the front, they got this fork suspension. I like it because it is very readily adjustable while you're on the fly from an easy, comfortable position. You can change the stiffness. Throttle control be on the right side, as usual, like that. Gears are there as well. I'm gonna start it up, you guys. I absolutely love the display because it's so simple. Had a few of these e-bikes that are very complicated when it comes to screens. This is the most basic. It has your total miles. I'm at 8.0 right now. You've got your battery obviously there. This is your 5 different ranges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then your speed. It's so simple. Got this big, beautiful headlight on the front that glows all the time. It glows. And it puts out really well at night. Check out that beam, huh? That's a good light. They ain't messing around with that baby. Flick of the switch, she's on like Donkey Kong. Now, as I've been showing it, you may have been wondering, what in the tarnation is this? Is this baby? When we first put this together, I was like, no, it's got this cool, sleek design. But what is this? Man, when you sit in that thing, it cradles your rear end just on each side. You know, it's just got like this, just this beautiful caress. And it kind of looks like an insect head. Like here's the eyes, right? The 2 eyes, and there's the face. All teasing aside now, when you sit on this thing, it flattens right out. It just flattens right out so nice. And they got some springage underneath there. And it actually gives you this little side to side. So when you're sitting on it, I would say, how to describe this seat, it's definitely a comfort over fashion type of seat. You look at it and you're like, well, that's strange. But the comfort of it has been the best one that I've sat on so far. Man, gunmetal gray and black, stuff to beat. I love that combo. Looks really good next to a cab over. Speaking of cab overs, you guys know that I'm a sucker for nostalgia. If you didn't know that, now you do. And as I was riding this bike, I was like, why do I like this? Why does this feel strangely nice to me or familiar? It's because this bike is designed after the old BMX bikes. Remember any of you guys do BMX? Not like competition BMX. I mean, you'd get, what were all the bikes? See, I grew up in the early 2000s, late 90s. The big bikes that were coming on the scene and getting into everyone's hands were like Harrow. My older brother had a Diamondback. There's a few others that I can't think of that are escaping me, but those bikes were just totally made for doing tricks. Now, I'm not saying this bike is made for doing e-bike tricks, but you sit and you ride in that same posture that you rode a BMX biker. I remember you had pegs on the back, pegs on the front. You know, you could do jumps, you could bunny hop off curbs, do all that stuff. It's that kind of bike. Do you see it now? Huh? Do you see it? See the shape of the handlebars? See how they sit straight upright? That's what it is. That's why when I was driving this, I was like, man, this feels so comfortable. Man, this thing should have some pegs on the back, and I would be totally back there, 1999, driving uptown to get a can of soda from the store, or from, better yet, from the vending machine. We had a vending machine in our town. 35 cents. It was 25 cents for the longest time. They would stock it with generic soda. I remember when they bumped it to 35, we were like, what? But we would ride these BMX bikes up. We'd be bunny hopping around, hip hopping and bebopping and cruising. And you kind of sit back on those, right? Your back's kind of hunched over and you're just sitting like that. That's what we grew up doing and just banging around on and having fun. And man, this little Euybike has taken me right back. Say we go for a ride, huh? I gotta go out and check on some oat crops. We seeded some oats, and it's high time we go check on them. So let's go for a ride. Let's take a walk down memory lane. Let's see if the oats have sprouted yet. You guys want to live dangerously for a minute? This is where the honeybees do their honeying. Just gotta stay calm. Stay calm. Don't get stung. Just drive nice and easy. Ain't here to steal no honey. Got one in my hair right now. You just stay calm. There's one in my hair still. Just stay calm. As the summer goes along, they stack more boxes there and make more honey. What do you know? We got Rose. Here they come. Here they come. You may not be watching this video for a farm review or a ranch review, so we'll get back to it, but that's good news, guys. So that was about a 5-mile little jaunt we just went on. I will say this, you guys, not really a beginner's type of e-bike. Much more aggressive than the mountain style bike ones that I've ridden in the past. All bikes have what's called a pedal assist, where You pedal a little bit and the bike says, oh, the bike's pedaling. Well, let me assist you. And so they put power to it to kind of match your pedaling a little bit so you're not slogging along entirely. And the pedal assist on this bike is very aggressive. I mean, just the lowest mode is 9 miles an hour. So you kind of poking along and you start pedaling, all of a sudden it's like, hang on, because it's getting up and it's going. And it goes fast too. I'm gonna go show you out on the highway. This thing, not the highway, but the county road rather, but this thing boogies. So just keep that in mind if you're, you know, able-bodied, and I don't know that I'd be able-bodied necessarily as I'm getting older. But if you're pretty confident in your biking skills and being able to handle a two-wheeler, this would be up your alley. If you're fresh to the scene, wanting to get something that's very just easygoing and kind of mosey along, probably not the one. But if you want something that's got a little zip and a little rip, thank you guys for checking that out, for watching. Hopefully it entertained you a little bit. Euybike, thanks for sending the K6 Pro and trusting me with it. It's fun. You know, I think for me, the biggest favorite, it's got a lot of good attributes, good qualities. I mean, it's got a good look. It's got a good shine, got a good fit. But for me, my favorite thing about this bike is that it took me back to that BMX feel of cruising around. I just love that. I love that. And I haven't experienced that on an e-bike until now. So, you know, if you're in the market, you're looking, do your research. You guys, there's so many e-bikes out there vying for everybody's business. Here's my little experience with Euybike K6. We do have some more things to check out coming up. A few more people wanting to get their products out there and just get some eyes on them. Get the awareness out there for summertime coming. Not just some bike stuff, a few more bike things, but also some truck products, some trucking things. If there's something out there, tool-wise, truck-wise, that you're interested in ever hearing about or having me check out in terms of those things, you never know. I can always reach out and ask some of these people. If that's the case, I do read the comments, I check stuff out. So do it, and we'll catch you next time.